All right, good day, everyone. My name is Professor Jeremiah Pielioso, and welcome back once again. This is THC 111, your Philippine culture and tourism geography. And don't forget to please like and subscribe to my channel. And I will not stop from discovering the many tourist destinations here in the Philippines because I believe it's more fun in the Philippines. And I am feeling ecstatic today because I am hearing the festive vibe. We are traveling to Negros Occidental. All right, so definitely I am feeling the vibe of Negros Occidental, which is known to be the sugar bowl of the Philippines. And more importantly, this is the land, this is the province where we can get to celebrate the smiling faces of the people of Bacolod because they are celebrating the MassKara festival and also the Pinta Flores. So I'm very much excited to discover what Negros Occidental can offer. So let us start with our tour. So first and foremost, bakit nga ba tinawag na Negros ang Negros? So originally iba ang pangalan ng island of Negros. But unfortunately with the arrival of the Portuguese and the Spanish during their quest for the Spice Island, they were brought to this island, and because of the early inhabitants of the island were the Negrito, and so um the island was called the Islas de Negros or kaya naging Negros. And if you also notice that Negros is divided into two, Negros Occidental and Negros Oriental. For today's session, we would be discussing first Negros Occidental because this is part of Region 6. Negros Occidental or the people from Negros Occidental speaks mostly Hiligaynon, whereas the people from Negros Oriental speaks Bisaya because of the proximity to the island of Cebu. Now, ang Negros Occidental, ang capital nila ay Bacolod City. Negros Occidental is a province in the Philippines occupying the northwestern half of Negros Island, which is abundant in both sugar and the tourist spots. This is known as the Sugar Bowl of the Philippines because they are the main producers of sugar output in our country. And aside from that, with the abundance of the tourist spots like heritage sites, islands, sandbars, beach, and mountain resorts, it is considered as one of the tourism hubs in Visayas. So, are you now ready to go to discover the many beautiful tourist destinations here in Negros Occidental? So I cannot wait. So let's go ahead and start with our tour. First on the list is the ruins. The ruins is one of the most beautiful tourist spots in Negros Occidental. It's the remains of once a grand mansion built by Don Mariano Lacson for his unending love for his wife, Maria Braga, after her death. And this is the reason why it is known as the Taj Mahal of the Philippines. Because if you are aware of the history behind Taj Mahal, the ruins and the Taj Mahal pretty much have the same backstory because this um, building was built in honor of their wives or of their loved ones. So this was burned down by the USAFE or the United States Armed Forces in the Far East when the World War II broke out, since rumor has it that Japanese forces might use it as a headquarters. The building is still amazing and was made of Italianate architecture with neo-Romanesque twin columns. And outside the mansion is a fountain with a beautiful garden. And this tourist destination has also gained its popularity because of Kuya Roger. If you are into social media and have been, you know, Kuya Roger, who is a very funny and very good tour guide in Negros Occidental, and he is also one of the main tour guide in the ruins, and siya yung parang nakapasok then, I'm just not sure in what season of PBB because of his familiarity and exposure and being a great tour guide in Negros Occidental. So hopefully when you visit Negros Occidental or the ruins, ay siya yung magiging tour guide ninyo. All right, and as I have mentioned earlier that Negros Occidental is not only known for its sugar plantation and culinary delights and the MassKara Festival, it is also endowed with natural resources, one of which is this Mag-Aso Falls. It is an enchanting waterfalls in Negros Occidental, famous of its turquoise or bluish water that makes its basin very attractive that lures visitors for a swim. Aside from the falls, there is also a man-made swimming pool fed by the free-flowing spring water that makes it very refreshing. Cottages are also available for a day trip and rooms for overnight stay. And another great tourist destination in Negros Occidental is the Danjungan Island. This is a 43-hectare island with lush vegetation and is a home of the many wildlife species. Its coasts are teeming with marine life forms, a perfect getaway for nature lovers. The island is a marine reserve and wildlife sanctuary and ecotourism destination for students, researchers, and of course, tourists. There are plenty of things that you can do here like snorkeling, kayaking, trekking, bird watching, sailing, and scuba diving. So make sure that this becomes part of your bucket list when you visit Negros Occidental. Moving forward, we are heading to Lacawon Island Resort. This 16-hectare banana-shaped island resort dotted with coconut trees is dubbed as the Boracay of the Negros for its vast, pure white sand beach. This is a perfect weekend getaway destination for families and friends to relax and enjoy the beach and the amenities of the resort. This resort proudly offers all of the comforts of home available and spacious accommodations. At ngayon naman ay excited na nga akong matunghayan at matutunan pa kung ano ang mga itinatagong kaalaman dito sa MassKara Festival na kung saan sikat na sikat ang Bacolod. At alam nyo ba guys na ang MassKara ay galing sa dalawang salita na mas na ang ibig sabihin ay multitude of people and kara means muka. So ibig sabihin nito many faces. And the origin of the MassKara Festival can be rooted because of the very unfortunate event na during those times na nalugmok ang Bacolod sa krisis ng asukal kasi parang napakamura ng bentahe ng sugar or ng sugar cane. So they have thought of creating a festival to uplift their spirit. And so this is the result nga of their brainstorming and nakaisip sila ng pamaraan para maging masaya naman sila. And I'd like to share to you this video clip from Postcard in Metro channels so that we can learn more about MassKara Festival of Bacolod.
Like the happiest people in the world? Today, that could very well be true. I couldn't have come at a better time to explore this MassKara culture. This year is the festival's 40th anniversary, and the celebration promises to be the biggest yet. My first taste of the festival was the night of Mardi Gras, a competition of festival-inspired fantasy costumes.
All right, guys. So we're here viewing the costumes for the Mardi Gras. This is the pre-judging, so the judges get to take a first look at what the costumes are gonna look like. Now, mind you, I was told that they make these costumes on their own. Now, it's giving me ideas. We should have a costume like this for Miss Universe.
I've seen my fair share of costumes in my pageant career, and these are just as outstanding, especially the winning design. I'm telling you guys, if we ever run out of costume ideas, we know where to look for inspiration. The last day of a festival is usually the most exciting, and the same is true for Bacolod. The last Sunday of October is always reserved for the MassKara Festival's grandest activity, and some Bacolodnons have been working hard for this day for the last 3 months.
So I met Sir Panoy, and he was gracious enough to really give me like some background on what they do. So apparently, he's been doing it for 29 years, won 22 out of 29 years. That's so crazy. Skirt to?
Skirt, parang skirt yan. Yes, parang skirt yan, oo. Tapos parang may cone-cone para pag ikot nila, parang may humahataw-hataw sa yakan.
Oo, parang humahampas na ganon.
Yes,
Ay, ang
it will be a
galing!
surprise.
Nakakatuwa!
It will be a surprise.
Pwede ko
Ay,
po ba
yes, sure.
suwatin?
It's about 1 kilo and a half. Ay,
Okay, kaya naman.
kaya naman.
Kaya naman. Parang corona lang din. Ang laki. My gosh, you have to see it in person because there's so many things going on. And there's so much symbolism and thought put into the costumes.
After 5 hours of non-stop performances at the street dance competition, Bacolod is finally ready to mark the end of this year's MassKara Festival with even more performances, special guests, and the announcement of the Ruby MassKara Festival's grand winners.
Now, I can't think of a better way to end this festival than by watching the spectacular, beautiful fireworks display.
My visit to the 2019 MassKara Festival is definitely one for the books. I learned so much about Bacolod's unique 40-year tradition of wearing smiling masks.
All right, so thank you, Pia, for giving us more information about Mascara Festival. All right, so when I hear this vibe, I mean, I cannot express myself so much because this is really giving me goosebump, and I am uh, so parang ano, sobrang na-energize ako because of the drum beats as the people from San Carlos City are celebrating Pinta Flores Festival. Okay, alam niyo ba na ang Pinta Flores Festival is an annual event that is held in beautiful city of San Carlos in Negros Occidental. The festival is marked every 5th of November. The festival's name is unique, one that piques the interest of many. This name is a derivation of the Spanish word pinta, which loosely translate to tattoos, and flores, which means flowers. This festival, in essence, is all about a fusion of arts and nature, making for a very interesting theme. All right, and syempre, a tour around Bacolod is not complete without food. So syempre, ang Bacolod ay mayaman sa sugar, piyaya, Napoleons, batchoy, guapol pie, barquillos, and bizcocho. So, ito ang Napoleones or Napoleons, which is actually a French dessert, but Bacolod has their own adaptation of this popular Napoleons or Napoleones, and also guapol pie, which is made up of large guava or a cross between guava and apple, and they also have the budbud, which is like their version of suman, and of course chicken inasal and KBL or kadyos, baboy, and langka. So yan ang mga delicacies and products ng Bacolod. All right, so I hope that you have enjoyed our tour around Bacolod or Negros Occidental. So I hope that you put that on your bucket list. And when this pandemic is over, I hope that we would all be traveling to Negros Occidental and enjoy their tourist destination, the MassKara Festival, the Pinta Flores, and of course, their very delicious cuisine. So once again, I am Professor Jeremiah Elioso. See you on our next recorded session. Thank you.